I would like for you to please open up and to receive our guest tonight, Marisa Ryan.
I'm a professional psychic medium, and I have not always been a professional psychic medium. You probably have read books and seen people on TV that do what I do, and a lot of them will say that they've been doing it since they were a child, and I honestly never ever did that. One of the things that I have learned from doing this is I am a skeptic, and there's times when I wow myself. You know, I'll be doing a session with a client, and something really incredible will come through, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, how did I get that? Wow, that was really good. And I give all the credit to Spirit, because I will tell you, Spirit is in complete control. Tonight, the spirits that are here for you, they are in control, not me. I am just the medium that just translates the information. Yes, I believe everybody can do this, absolutely. And I teach it to hundreds of people at my center. I own the Awareness Institute in Corona. And I believe everybody has the gift to do this. Some are a little more advanced than others. But you definitely have to believe you can do it, because whether you think you can or you can't, either way you're going to be right. So you have to be open and believe in it. So how I see it is I do see spirits with my physical eyes, but it's not very often. It can be very rare. It's very difficult for spirits to form into a solid form. It's very difficult for them to do that. It takes a lot of energy. But it is possible, but it is difficult. They like to communicate through different ways, and I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this. One of their really funny ways, they love to project their face onto another human being's face. You ever notice that? You've got someone that passed, and you're like driving down the street, or you're at the store, and you go, oh my God, that looks just like my mom. Or that looks just like so-and-so. And they'll do it for a split second. They come to me. They communicate. I can hear them, I can see them, I can feel them. I like to get a lot of validation when I do my sessions. I like to ask the spirit. I call it a question and answer game between me and the spirit. That's basically what I do. I ask them, how did you die? What was your life like? Were you married? Did you have kids? What kind of work did you do? Where are you from? I like to get details so that I can give my client the detailed information. That's called validation for me. And see, when I do this work, and hopefully most mediums, when they do this work is about healing. Okay? Being a medium to me is about healing. There is a healing message that comes from the other side. And unless somebody completely believes that I am communicating with their loved one, there's no healing that's going to take place. They have to believe that I am giving them accurate information, to believe I'm talking to their mother that passed. And then they open their ears and they actually hear what the messages are. Okay, so when I ask them how they've passed, how a spirit has died, they'll allow me to feel it. Physically feel it. Thankfully, it's very subtle. But I will feel different feelings in my body, in my mind, and that is called clairsentient. Okay, and I can feel it. Hearing it, I can hear their voice, I can hear words, I can hear sounds. I can hear it with my ears, but mostly it's in my mind. You have a gland inside your brain that is like a projection screen, and they come in and they use it. And every single one of you can communicate with your loved ones who passed. Every one of you can do it. Okay? But I will tell you, grief creates a wall. It creates a thick wall, and they have a very difficult time penetrating it. And they're very understanding, and they're very patient, and they will wait, because with time, that wall can get a little thinner, and then they can come through. But I want to tell you a little bit about how it feels to talk to them, okay? When you communicate with them, they're going to answer you in the forms of your own thoughts. Yes, you may see them with your eyes. Yes, you may hear them call your name. Okay? I've heard spirits leave 15-minute messages on an answering machine. I've heard them on a cell phone. I've heard them through EVP, which is electronic voice phenomenon. Okay, there's a lot of ways that they can get your attention, but the most common way is they will come to you in your thoughts. And I'll give you an example. Does everybody, you guys with me? You kind of understand that? Okay? When you're riding in your car and you look next to you and you say, Mom, are you here with me? All of a sudden you're going to get a thought that says, yeah, I'm right here. That's her. If the thought is, oh yeah, she's sitting next to me, that's you making it up. The difference is they will talk to you as if it's like a third person, like you're having a one-on-one conversation. And the biggest block you have to get through is trust. You've got to be willing to trust that that is them communicating. And I only can tell you is, you've got nothing to lose. So why not? And they get very excited. They get very excited if you give them a lot of credit. When weird things happen around your house, when lights blink, when songs, special songs play, when they give you messages, just thank them. Just say thank you, and they'll do it more and more and more. Okay, so that's really how it works. When I get messages, they're not always from Spirit. One thing I believe very firmly through lots of proof and investigation is that we all have spirit guides. There are beautiful angels that are around us, and a lot of times they like to come communicate. Sometimes they like to tattle. They like to give advice. So, sometimes in my sessions, like I said, they're in charge and I am just the conduit. They may bring those messages and I just give them. So be prepared for anything. Anything goes. But I'll keep it rated G, okay?